Hi and welcome everyone. Tennis-specific joint training while trying to learn which countries produce the most vegetables. These are not everyday exercises, so if you decide to follow along with these exercises, which are selected for me and also the amount of the exercises is selected for me, that happens solely and exclusively at your own risk. So the first country which produces the most vegetables, and the data is from 2020, is China with 594 million tons. And this exercise, even different from the others one, I recommend you not to do. It's a very specific exercise. China, 594 million tons vegetables produced in 2020. China, 594 million tons. Instead of this exercise, you rather do arm circles or shoulder circles, arm stretches, or no exercise at all. China, 594 million tons. The next one is India, 141. China, 594, India, 141. This exercise works, even if I recommend you not to do it, by putting a chair onto something around this height and then going down into the shoulder and up again. But I recommend you not to do it, even more than all the other exercises at your own risk. This one I recommend you at all not to do. This is a very specific exercise and very specifically selected for this shoulder, not yours. China, 594 million tons and India, 141 million tons. China, 594 million tons, India, 141 million tons. That's the next one. The United States of America, 33 million tons of vegetable produced in 2020. USA, 33. China, 594. India, 141. USA, 33. China, 541. India, 141. China, 594. India, 141. And USA, 33. Turkey, 26. Turkey, 26. The next exercise. You stand on one leg, the other one up, and that leg goes behind. And you try to keep standing in one line, not turn to the side, but in one line with the hips. And the standing leg tries to be as straight as possible, not completely straight up. And it's an exercise for the hamstring of a standing leg. And do only as many as you can do, control it. Don't do it until exhaustion of the muscle. This is a strengthening exercise. China, 594. India, 141. USA, 33. And Turkey, 26. If you have decided at your own risk to do this exercise, this probably was already enough. By far. China, 594. India, 141. USA, 33. Turkey, 26. And the next one is Vietnam with 17. Now the other leg. stand good, the other foot flexed, and back, and try to keep a straight line up to the outside. A straight line, and it's for the hamstring of a standing leg. Do only as many as you can do controlled. You want to strengthen the hamstring, this is just a controlled strengthening for the hamstring. Nothing until exhaustion. China 594, India 141, USA 33, Turkey 26, and the next one was Vietnam with 17. China 594, India 141, USA 33, Turkey 26, and Vietnam 17. And the next one is most of this exercise, Egypt with 16. Now the arms to the outside and to the other side with a little accent. China 594, India 141, USA 33, Turkey 26, Vietnam 17. The next one, Egypt 16. I think we had it right. Egypt 16. China 594, India 141, USA 33. And now up, the same. Turkey 26, Vietnam 16, Egypt 14. And behind the back. You do always exercises only as much as you think is right for you. Or you do no exercises at all, or your own exercises instead, which you want to do. And now, there's another one. Egypt 16, and then Nigeria also 16. Nigeria 16. The arms both up and meet up in the middle. Nigeria 16. Now in the front, but not with force back, just comfortable. China 594, India 141, USA 33, Turkey 26, Vietnam 17, Egypt 16, Nigeria 16. The outside and circle around the point of the humerus in the scapula. And backwards. China 594, India 141, USA 33. Turkey 27, Vietnam 16, Egypt 16, Nigeria 16, and now the next one, Mexico 15. Both arms out, the fists, and to the middle. And then out, and then upwards. If you're unfamiliar with this exercise, and you have decided on your own wrist to try it, start slowly and look how your wrists respond to it. China 594, India 141, USA 43, Turkey 27, Vietnam 16, Vietnam 17. Egypt 16, Nigeria 16. And this could be already enough of this exercise. Again, not until exhaustion. This is all just strengthening. Now in the other direction. And again, this could be already enough. That was that exercise. Turkey 26, Vietnam 17, Egypt 16, Nigeria 16, Mexico 15, Russia 14 and Spain 13. Nigeria 16, Mexico 15, Russia 15 and Spain 14. Now go to line shoulders, arm and right angle, and with fist downwards. Now press with moderate force against the side of the index finger. Again, only at your own risk, and if you're unfamiliar with this exercise, start very slowly and look how your wrist responds. Only with moderate force. And this could be already long enough. And start slowly if you're unfamiliar with it. Nigeria 16, Mexico 15, Russia 14. Mexico 15, Russia 14, Spain 13. Nigeria 16, Mexico 15, Russia 14, Spain 13. China 594, Mexico 141, USA 33. Turkey 27, Vietnam 17, Egypt 16, Nigeria 16, Russia, Mexico 15, Russia 14, Spain 13. And that was Vietnam, and now the other one, same rules. Only if you're familiar with the exercise. And now, when it does good to your wrist, in other cases, start very slowly. China 594, India 141, USA 33, Turkey 27, Vietnam 17, Egypt 16, Nigeria 16, Mexico 15, Russia 14, Spain 13. China 594, India 141, USA 33, Turkey 27, Vietnam 17, Egypt 16, Nigeria 16, Mexico 15, Russia 14, Spain 13. And we have the last exercise, and it's Turkey 26, Vietnam 17, Turkey 26. Breathe in and out. In and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. China 594, India 141, USA 33, Vietnam 26, Turkey 26, Vietnam 17, Nigeria 16, Egypt 16, Nigeria 16, Mexico 15, Russia 14, Spain 13. Out of time. Thank you very much for participating. Hope you're not injured, but better. Until next time.